Hi JB, this is Michael from BetterTOEFLScores.com. In your email you say, "Hi Michael, please listen to evaluate and score my speaking practice test. Let me know which areas I need to improve on in order to score higher on the TOEFL speaking section." All right, I will do that. And this is my free TOEFL speaking evaluation service that you found out over at OnlineTOEFLCourse.com. I'm getting the independent speaking rubrics ready here. Let's listen to your practice test. And I think this is an outdated topic. It's describe what is your favorite vacation and why. The TOEFL no longer uses this task, but it doesn't really matter. Speaking is speaking, right? No matter what your speaking task is. Okay, let's listen to your response here.
I love holidays, but my favorite holiday is a Christmas. It's the time of the year that I get excited whenever it comes. I love Christmas because whenever Christmas comes, you can spend so much time with your family because it just gives you a reason to spend time with your family. You can go for dinners and families can come over. And secondly, moreover, that you can just do a lot of shopping because there are so many sales going on, and you can buy really cheap stuff during this season. And I just love Christmas, and it's family and a shopping time for me.
All right, so let's take a look. My first impression is between 2.5 and 3. I'm going to put you around 22 to 23 points out of 30. So the main thing is topic development. Your overall development is somewhat limited, usually lacks elaboration or specificity. Relationship between ideas may not be immediately clear. To me, this what you just did is if you were talking to somebody, you know, informally at Starbucks and they said, "What's your favorite holiday?" This is the conversation I would envision, kind of like what you did. But it wasn't really organized in the sense that you need a little bit better topic statement in the beginning. You might talk about 2 reasons, and then you develop each reason with more specific detail. I think that's going to give you a little bit better focus of ideas. In addition, the language use area, you're using a lot of informal type English, and especially the you point of view. You can do this, you can do that. But it doesn't really focus on your own experience and the experience of people that you know. So instead of using the you point of view, it's better to use the I, me, or the my, the first person singular point of view, or the third person point of view. My friend went to Christmas last week or last year and blah, blah, blah. You know, give examples of your own experience or people that you know. I think that's going to help you a lot with your speaking. So I think overall, I think you need a little bit more organized approach to your speaking task, I think. Now let me listen to it one more time.
I love holidays, but my favorite holiday is a Christmas.
You say, "I love holidays," and not but. If you say, "I love holidays, but," then you're saying you don't love holidays. So I don't understand the use of the word but. If you say, "Well, I love holidays, and my favorite holiday is," and then that seems to follow the logic of the first part of your sentence. So I think but is the wrong transition word to use there because you're not trying to show an opposite. You're kind of adding to that. I love holidays, so, or and, blah, blah, blah.
It's the time of the year that I get excited whenever it comes.
Right? It's the time of the year whenever. So notice how you're using kind of very simple grammar there, and you're not really getting specific.
I love Christmas because whenever Christmas comes, you can spend so much time with your family.
Okay, so maybe Christmas is better. So you're saying you're 17 seconds into the response, you still haven't given any specifics. So if you focus in the beginning, right, my favorite holiday is Christmas because I can spend time with my family and I can give gifts to other people. That's very concise like that. And then you say, first of all, I like Christmas because I can spend time with my family. And then you take 15, 20 seconds and give a specific example to support that. So what family members were you able to spend time with last Christmas? Where were you? Who was there? What did you guys do? And then focus a lot on that idea.
It just gives you a reason to spend time with your family. You can go for dinners and
see, it just gives you a reason to spend time with family. Now you're moving to the you point of view.
Families can come over. And secondly,
and last Christmas, who came over to your house on? Who did you spend time with? So you had an opportunity to develop that idea, but you didn't. You didn't say anything about your mom or your dad, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, or any other people that you spent time with last Christmas.
Moreover, that you can just do.
Notice how you say secondly, moreover. You're using two different words that do the same thing. That's redundant. You don't want to do that, right? You want to be as concise as you can, really take time to develop those ideas.
Do a lot of shopping because there are so many sales going on, and you can buy really cheap stuff during this season. And I just love Christmas.
Notice you can buy cheap stuff. Your vocabulary level overall is very weak. A lot of 1-2 syllable words, a lot of really basic words in there. So you need to be more precise. If you look at the rubric here, it says response may exhibit some imprecise or inaccurate use of vocabulary or grammar, or be somewhat limited in the range of structures used. That's another reason I think that you're scoring right around 3, probably between about 22 and 23 points out of 30. So you have to do a little bit better with your vocabulary and also the way that you organize and develop your ideas.
And it's family and a shopping time for me.
There you go. So areas
I love holidays, but my favorite holiday.
So areas that you can work on right now, I think with delivery, I like your pronunciation. I don't notice any major problems. You might have a little bit of a problem with what the TOEFL says here. It's called pacing. You have some noticeable problems with pacing. You need to develop and improve your vocabulary more by being more precise with the words you use. And I think you need a more organized and developed response to the task. I think if you make improvements in those 3 areas, you definitely can improve your speaking. And that's it. So thank you for doing the speaking practice test. If you have more questions, you can certainly send me an email. And I don't know exactly about your situation, but I do have a TOEFL Speaking Bootcamp course. If you want to continue to get feedback like this on a daily basis, simply go to onlinetoeflcourse.com and join my TOEFL Speaking Bootcamp course. And everybody at YouTube, what do you guys think? If anybody has any comments, I'm grading the student here at about 22 to 23 points out of 30. That would be my score. Do you guys agree or disagree with that evaluation? You can certainly make your comments below the video. Don't forget, like the video, subscribe to my channel, maybe make a comment below the video. Let's get a dialogue going on. How do you guys improve your speaking? What are some tips that you recommend for other people? You can post those below this video. And finally, if you want to post a link to this video in your social media, I would be very grateful. And anybody has any questions, you can go either to my blog at bettertoeflscores.com or you can go over to onlinetoeflcourse.com.